Let me explain the saying of our Prophet Muhammad. At the end of time, all Muslims, you will make cooperation with Christians against common enemies for human beings. So, for this reason, I am hopeful from the future. We should share commonalities, but respect differences. I believe, and Islam considers, that the whole humanity is one family. Self-awareness should lead to repentance. Repentance to forgiveness, forgiveness to reconciliation, and the seeds for a lasting peace are laid. Thank you very much.
Africa is maybe the only continent where Islam and Christianity are still in competition to win the souls of the so-called untouched people. But I do observe that Christianization and Islamization in Africa at the moment go together with a Europeanization and Arabization, with conflicts within one and the same religion, Darfur, maybe Muslim, Rwanda, predominantly Catholic. But I came to the conclusion that Africa's peaceful coexistence is not going to help Africa further. I would say that the European model was the monocultural model, and that was the model that also operated in the Christian mission. We need what I would like to call the intercultural model. The others are like us, yes, but we are not the same. We are all product of socialization, we are all product of acculturation. And that is why, when we speak about interfaith dialogue, I don't think that we can really understand each other. There is always a partial understanding. Personally, I don't think that the aim of interfaith dialogue can be to understand each other completely. I think it's not even realistic. But what we need is interreligious education to make people aware of this common roots, interculturality, the cultural overlaps that do exist, or unity and diversity, however you call it. And for that reason, interreligious education and the faith religious is extremely important to make people aware of that common ground. And for that reason, I'm very happy with the launch of this very important Jubilo project, and I want to congratulate the Spanda Foundation for initiating this very important project. I thank you for your attention.
Talking about religions as answers to some basic human questions about life, the meaning of life, the meaning of death, of suffering, and so on and so on. The phenomenon of globalization puts to each of us many challenges about our future, which is sometimes seen as a kind of robotization of human being. We become tools. Human being is called also to realize the deeper dimension of its existence, and this is found only when the human being comes in touch with the absolute. We know that now there is a crisis, a big crisis about our environment, nature, the world. We have lost the meaning of the universe, of our environment. Our scientific project is to exploit nature. Nature is reduced to matter, to be exploited according to our own interests. But this is not the meaning of our environment. And so we need now a balance, a harmony between science and spiritual wisdom, the absolute God, the absolute mystery. Sufi said that one time he reflected that he was calling people to repentance, to God, etc., etc. And even remarked that nobody wanted to come to go to God. And then in the end, he thought, well, I go myself to God. And then it started a spiritual life. And then when he arrived to God, he found that everybody was there. So, thank you.
And we need each other. And I think the challenge of interfaith at this moment is the following. Do I engage in interfaith because it is a civil duty, but I am complete in my own faith, and so I don't need, for a spiritual sense, the other? Or is my faith not complete without the other? And I stand here as a Jew, as a rabbi for so many years, I need you to be complete. We should become one band of human beings to do your will and to restore the earth. We existentially, I believe, need the other. We are in a critical moment in Earth history, not human history, in Earth history. The choice is ours to form a band of humans to safeguard the Earth, a global alliance, or to risk the destruction of the Earth and all its inhabitants. This is important, provided the basic needs have been met. Human development is more about being more than having more. We are together in this. And this is the spiritual spur to make a change of heart and to make it possible. Interfaith is not anymore in the margin, it is in the center. And I'm aware of the responsibilities that we sometimes, as religious leaders, we have squandered. I hope this is a new opportunity. We form together the image of God. And so we are, at this particular moment in history, challenged by God in the different names that we call God. And certainly in our monotheistic religions, but also with Buddhism and Hinduism and so many other spiritual traditions, we are called to really